Which one?
The question is about casting and how it's very inspired casting and what led to certain actors being cast in certain roles.
Are we talking which ones? I can't take responsibility I can take responsibility for the performances and sometimes relationships like Mariah, but for the most part, it's really our genius casting director, Billy Hopkins, who has been at it for forever and doesn't get his credit, and he's a genius at what he does. He started out with Desperately Seeking Susan many, many years ago, and has ended up here and lives in New York and really finds these true people that just from the streets that really executed the vision that I wanted. In regards to, he discovered Gabby and he forced me to hire Mariah. Not really forced me to hire Mariah. When I was in question about Mariah, he really said, you gotta put it all out there. You're doing a movie about a 300-pound black girl. Anything's game. So he really was, so I can't take credit for his work because I think it's brilliant.
Yes, gentlemen. Yes, you.
The performance by Monique was absolutely breakthrough. Where did that come from? Was it difficult to get that, or was it always there and we never saw it?
The question is about Monique's performance, of it being breakthrough, and the question is, I guess you're asking, was her talent just always there, and we're just now seeing how talented an actress she is?
Monique and I had worked before on a film called Shadowboxer, and we were very good friends. And so we already had established a relationship, and we had an understanding. My rehearsal period is a very unique one, where I'm very intimate with the actor. It's the funnest part of the job for me, where I talk about my fears, and I talk about my insecurities, and I talk about my dislikes. We talk about sex. We talk about food. We talk about literature, gossip. So before I yell action, we're on the same syllable, not word, but syllable, so that my direction is really grunting, waving my hands around, and so I think that with Monique, since she had already had a prior experience with me as a director, she took it there because she already knew we were one. We were one. And I don't know how to describe it other than that.
Yes.
One of the things I think is really uncanny about the film is that although it's quite fast-paced, it doesn't feel like it's rushed. And I just wanted you to talk about how you got that sense of pace, the mixture of the handheld camera and other elements. Talk about that, because I thought the rhythm was great.
The question is about the rhythm of the film, with the observation that although it's fast, it doesn't feel rushed.
I don't know.
I mean, it just keeps moving, and there's never a lull. You feel it.
Well, it was just part of the, it was what my spirit told me to do, I felt that, I'll give you an example. I never wanted to feel that I was hitting people over the head with anything. I never wanted to feel that we were, that we were feeling sorry for Precious. And so an example would be when she says, nobody loves me. Love beat me, rape me, call me an animal, make me feel worthless, make me sick. And we're slayed. And I could have lingered, but I snap out of it to her doing what she would do, which is sort of making fun of Miss White. So what color are you anyway? So we sort of go from that place of sorrow to lifted to humor.